Not a lot of witches will tell you this, but sometimes you need the mundane rather than the magical. You don't need a cord cutting spell, you need to block him and delete his number. You don't necessarily need a sour jar, you need a couple of therapy sessions. You don't need to throw everyone that looks at you funny in the freezer, you just need to let it go. Now don't get me wrong, I love magic, I'm an out of the broom closet witch. However, sometimes I think we overcomplicate things. Sometimes we need magic, sometimes we need the mundane, and sometimes we need a combination of both.
I don't have a welcome mat at my front door, and that might sound a bit unfriendly at first, but it's actually the opposite. The threshold of our home is a powerful place. It's not just the strip of floor between the outside and the inside. It's a liminal space, a crossing, the point where the world ends and our homes begin. So for me, that space really matters. I spend time and energy keeping that threshold clear. Not because I'm frightened of what's outside, but because I'm intentional about what's invited in. A doorway is a physical entrance, yes, but in many cultures, it's also an energetic one. It is the mouth of the house, the place where people, words, moods, and worries all arrive. So I don't want a big sign at my front door that says welcome to everything, because welcome does not discriminate. It does not ask, are you helpful here? Are you needed? Are you in right relationship with this home? So instead, I use an old Scottish folk custom of tangled threads on the underside of my doormat, or sometimes directly on the ground in front of the door. I draw one unbroken line. It loops and crosses and turns back on itself to become a tangle. No beginning, no end exposed, just a thread work of crossing lines. As I draw, I speak over the threshold. There's no single incantation for this, and there shouldn't be. Seasons change, your home changes, the needs of your house shift depending on what's happening inside. Sometimes I ask for rest to be protected, or for joy to pass easily. Some days I ask that conflict, pressure, or anything that's unhelpful to this space is caught before it passes. The charm is simple. What belongs may pass, what nourishes may enter, what is unhelpful here becomes tangled at the door. That's the work. Not shutting the world out and declaring that everything beyond the door is unsafe, but making the threshold conscious. So no, I don't have a welcome mat, I have a boundary. And like all good boundaries, it does not reject the world. It teaches the world how to enter.
Witchcraft is stupid. What is lighting a candle gonna do? First of all, big dog, who said anything about lighting a candle? Who said anything about lighting a candle? I'm setting a plate. Small difference.
Alright, I should probably put this out, huh? Okay. Alright, salt.
let's learn how to draw a sigil, bitch. For this example, we're gonna use 5 different colors for a 5-letter word, which is money. We're gonna do money, okay? The M is gonna be in green, O in yellow, E in this pinkish color, not E, N. E in this like beigey, and then the Y in purple. Money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break down each letter into lines, basically, okay? So the M is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The O, I break it up into 3 dots. I don't know why, but that's what I do for everything. So it's gonna be 3 dots. The N is gonna be 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. E is gonna be more. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the Y is just gonna be 1, 2. Okay. Now you're gonna take those lines and you're gonna make them into something. You're gonna put them together, basically. You're gonna put them together however you wanna put them together too, because this is yours and yours alone. And now your sigil looks something like this. You've used everything from your money. Now what you're gonna do is go back in there and you're gonna make little designs. You're gonna fucking do whatever you wanna do because this is your sigil. Think of your sigil as like your personal rune. It's yours and yours alone. Do whatever the fuck your little heart desires, okay? If you wanna add more dots, add more motherfucking dots. If you wanna add some stars, add some stars. Add some motherfucking stars, bitch. Anyway, that's it. That's your sigil. Woohoo! I know this isn't the way everyone does it, but this is the way I like to do it because it comes out much cooler and there is hardly any way for you to retrace your steps, which I enjoy. Okay, goodbye.
Here I am once again.
How many talks you done got popped? Whole bunch. How many times you ran from the smoke? Nigga, once. Eastside.
Planets are going to collide! You do know what that means?
Sure, it's like when you have 2 sets of keys and you keep one in the car.
No, it means... No!
Let's go over everything in my travel witchy bag, okay? First up, we have my tarot deck, my lovely tarot deck. Hold on, let me show you her. It's my favorite tarot deck and I use this one quite a bit. Next up, we have this little bag that has some tea lights inside of it. Then of course, my Florida water. I swapped out that travel spray for this lunar oil. In here, I have my rosary. Hold on. This is my rosary. I know I have influencer sweater arms, but like, it's fucking cold in here. I don't know what to tell you. The AC isn't like working for me. I don't know how to turn it on and off. Anyway, fuck you. These are my sleeves. And last but not least, well, not last, but next, I have my herb keychain that has every single different herb blend that I could possibly need. Soul Soothe, money, protection. What do we have over here? Clarity. What the fuck is that? Energy? That's love. What's over here? I don't, magnetic or manifestation and then intuition. Sorry, I probably should have written that down, but I'm literally in a hotel room. So now, last but not least, I have a tiny divination coin. Look at her. It has a no. And then it has a yes, and then you just ask it a question. Look, ask it a question, ask it a question. Ready, ready, ready? 1, 2, 3. Your answer is no. And that is everything in my witchy travel bag. Woo!
A completely separate beat.
Eric, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, Mom. You told me to go to sleep, but I started master debating again.
This is really getting to be a problem, Eric.
Mom, you don't understand. I'm getting really good at this.
Things that should be illegal but aren't, Witch Edition. Lighting incense or not being really careful when you're using essential oils around small pets, especially cats. It is very bad for their lungs. Right, Fergus? Littering, especially if you're a witch. I know that's already illegal, but I think that littering should be a capital offense, and if you treat the world like your trash can, you should not be able to live in it. Saying that you need to buy your candles from a certain place or a certain crystal or whatever. You do not, just use what you have. Using AI to write spells for you. Just don't. Involving animals or children in spiritual warfare. I see this a lot on TikTok, just why? The fact that the luteal phase is the longest phase. Whoever came up with that should be in jail. Full moon's on a weekday. The full moon should always be on a Friday and the new moon should always be on a Sunday. Also, I think that witches should have off for all of the pagan holidays. Comment to stay on WitchTok.
Can I film that? It looks like a face. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do in this submarine?
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.